This is a photo from just over 17 years ago. It's my wedding day, I'm getting married, and this is my best man. I have known him since my university days, so more than half my life. We met at university. I was studying physiotherapy, he was studying medicine, we were in the same medical school, but he applied himself far better than I ever did to academic studies. He worked hard, he was far more studious, far more diligent, and more intelligent than I am. And he has acquitted himself as a surgeon very, very well. He worked in Scotland, and story for another day, he actually delivered my wife's cousins, twins, before I knew my wife. He actually delivered my wife's cousins, twins. The first one came naturally, but the second one was an emergency C-section, and my friend had to step in to deliver that child. And we discovered further down the line that there were only a few black surgeons in Scotland at the time. And when my wife's cousins said she had delivered with the aid of a black Zimbabwean surgeon, I was like, it's got to be my friend. It's got to be my friend. And it turned out it was. So these are fond memories. I've been married to my wife about 17 years, and we have many, many children. And my best friend was there to help me celebrate. He was my best man. He's far more intelligent than I am, like I said, and he's now practicing in New Zealand. He's moved from Scotland, lives in New Zealand, doing well with his wife and 3 kids. And he's coming to visit us in September, so I'm looking forward to that. But I bring him up because men like my friend here, men like my friend, my black friend here, my blackety black friend, will be disadvantaged by the antics of people like Jason Arday. Because Jason Arday has made an art form of using victimhood so that black people are now regarded as these fragile babies that need looking after by white liberal women who are only too keen to look after black men because we are helpless. We cannot help ourselves. We need a leg up because society has been unfair to us. And most of the people that have come out in support of Jason Arday are women and James O'Brien, because they've got this maternalistic instinct to want to help black people. Part of it comes from the fruit of feminism. If everything is in society has got systemic injustice in it, black people obviously will be implicated or will be involved in being repressed, suppressed by society. And who can rescue black people, especially weak men like Jason Arday? Oh, it's white liberal women. It's white liberal women. But this is actually to the disadvantage of many, many people. When white liberal women step in to help people like Jason Arday, for a start, you're disadvantaging white people who actually deserve, who merit that position in society. Jason Arday was sitting in the place of someone else who deserved that professorship chair at Cambridge. Perhaps that person was black, but I don't know. It was probably a white person. In all probability, it was a white person. When Milton Keynes Hospital has got a drive to recruit BAME people, black, Asian, minority ethnic people in positions of power, it is at the expense of white people. Do not kid yourself. It is at the expense of white people who deserve that position. When you see Asian nurses coming into this country en masse so that Leicester General can employ more brown people, as if there aren't enough brown people in Leicester, it is at the expense of white people. I'm working in Leicester at the moment, and you'd be amazed by the number of brown nurses who can barely speak English working in England at the expense of white English nurses. It's not as if we're not training nurses in this country. There are so many nursing schools. Nursing is a degree now. There are so many universities offering nursing at degree level. Have we run out of white nurses in this country? So you actually disadvantage white people. But for another, you disadvantage black people. Why are we elevating someone who is inept like Jason Arde to a position of power and influence when there are so many more worthy black people? And it's not as if every black person is crippled and illiterate and dumb like Jason Arde. Jason Arde is merely a gym teacher. And there's nothing wrong with being a gym teacher, but a gym teacher is not a professor at Cambridge. Yes, there's a difference. Come at me. I'm just a physiotherapist. My friend is a surgeon. He's a fellow of the Royal College of Obstetricians. That's far loftier than my position here. There are some people that are better than others in their profession. There is no shame in that. That's just the way the world is. The Prime Minister is not on parity with the street cleaner. Take it and smoke it. That's just the way it is. There are far more deserving black people than Jason Arde. Why did the white liberals pick Jason Arde as their poster boy? Why? Why couldn't they find someone who was actually deserving of this? Have we run out of black people that can be professors? Granted, there won't be as many black people as there are white people, just because there are far more white people in this country. And I hate to break this to you, black people, white people are far more intelligent than black people. That's just the way it is. And Asian people are far more intelligent than everyone else. That's just the way it is. So in all probability, if it was on merit, you should have more Asian professors at Cambridge, followed by white professors, then black professors. That would be equitable. But hey, these are strange times we live in. We can elevate someone like Jason Arde to the position of professor. But not only that, it actually casts doubt on black people that have worked hard to get to where they are. Black people that have sweated, slaved, and been on the grind for years and years and years to get ahead in life. And then when they get into that position of power, people look at them askance and think, do you deserve that? I mean, look at David Lammy. David Lammy obviously was a diversity hire for Harvard. Harvard freely admits that it recruits black students, unworthy black students at the expense of Asians. Freely admit that. David Lammy was a diversity hire. And people will look at David Lammy and then look at people like my friend and think, yeah, cut from the same piece of cloth. But they're not. They're not. They are wildly different. David Lammy may have a Harvard education, and my friend has only got a bachelor's degree from the University of Zimbabwe and his master's and PhD in medicine from, was it Edinburgh? I can't remember what he studied. Was it Sheffield? But he's a far worthier person of leadership than David Lammy. But we're all going to be lumped with David Lammy. We are all going to be lumped with Diane Abbott. That's what DEI does. It actually works out worse for everyone, for black people, for white people, for everyone. So stop it, Cambridge. Stop it.